Hi guys, it's Michelle here. Just wanted to pop back and just do another quick flower tutorial. The one I wanted to show you today is this one, and I made this one yesterday when I did a tutorial, and it was a great tutorial. You would have easily understood what was going on. Only thing was it was out of focus. So then I made another one, and I might have made that one, and yeah, I confused myself so much that even I didn't know how to make that flower by the end of it. So third time lucky. So again, this is with the Tim Holtz tattered floral die, and I thought I'd just cut out the flowers to show those of you that haven't got this die what it looks like. I know that sometimes we can't always have a look at everything at the local scrapbook shops, so it's cool to see, there we go, what these things look like. So that's the 4 flowers petals that it cuts out, and in the flower tutorial I did last week, that's what I used, all of those. Today I'm only going to use this flower here. So what I do when that's the case is I will just grab a stack of scraps, and I'll just stack them up probably about 4 deep there, and cut a whole pile of that flower petal out there. So that again is Tim Holtz tattered floral die. So when I've got myself a stack of those, the first thing that I do, let me see if I've got one, is I snip into the petals here to open the petal up so I can get a better fold out of it. And so what I've done with the pencil there is just to draw in, all I leave probably is a base about that big, so that I can get a lot of fold and a lot of texture out of that flower petal. So I cut right into that middle there. I do 3 basic things with the flower petals, so it's again really simple. So I take my petal, and what I'm looking to do is to create that effect. So I will do the easiest one first, grab a petal. This is Graphic 45 paper, not sure which brand it was, but I thought I'd use Graphic 45 this time, because no matter where in the world you are, we can all get Graphic 45 double-sided paper, so that will make it easier for you to understand the weight of what I'm using. As I always do seem to, I usually sort of scrunch them up a bit. So there's my base, get a bit of texture going into the flower, and then I just do that easy peasy twisty tweezy technique. So it's just a pair of tweezers, and just give them a good old pinch to get some yeah, just to get some texture really into that base. So that's what I will want out of that bottom piece. I might, and I will do 2 or 3 of those to get my beginning of my stack. The next thing I do, I will do it this way, is I just grab a skewer stick or a toothpick, anything like that, and then I'm just going to be really aiming to get that roll. So I'll probably bend that petal right back and get lots of movement into that petal there, but what I'm going to do is again just roll it like that, so that I'll get the look of the petal. This, in my fake flower world, it's to get the look of the petal unfurling. So there, I'll just do it once more, just rolling it round and getting as much curve into that. Oh, that was quite a good shot there, to get that petal is opening out. So that's my look there. And then my third thing that I do is to grab and create the bud. So to get the bud, that one's not cut, nice and easy, all I'm going to do is really scrunch all my petals up again to get that. That's my little base, and they're all starting to get really tight. To make them really tight, sometimes I'll just give them a little fold through the middle there, and that will help them to bend into place, but mostly I will mould them with my fingers and beat them into submission. So that's all I'm going for, just that really tight. I'm hoping the light's quite good today because we've got a bit of sunshine here. There we go. Really tight little bud there. And I'll do a couple of those. So they will all be smushed in together, and you can either just put a brad through all those, as I've done on the previous flower, or you can glue them and stack them. So once I've got my bud there, then the next thing I'm going to go and look at is the flower petal that's opening out, and I'll do a couple of layers of that. Or we might put this guy in as well, just for a bit of variety. And then those bottom two that had that bit of texture, they will all stack up on the bottom. So then that's what I've got. So let me just show you a couple of these. So you can see there's the textured petal, the flower petals that are sort of opening out, and then the scrunched up bud in there. So it's really, really easy. This one is made out of My Mind's Eye paper, so it is just one-sided paper, but again it gives a really lovely texture and a really lovely flower there. This is the craft card that I used, and it's a really nice flower. I think it's a really nice flower. Again, that's one that I did with lots of just stamping to create some variety. That one might not be very easy to see. No, we'll go back to the flower coloured one, it's easier, isn't it? So that is my graphic 45, my Mind's Eye, and that one is graphic 45 as well. That's really pretty. And that's the backs of the pages. So that's Christmas past, I think, paper, and then it's got these lovely patterns on the back. So it gives a really nice flower. And my friends, it's so simple. Just 1, 2, 3 folds with the paper and you're away. So hopefully that is nice and easy for you. And if you haven't got that die there, that's what it does. Those are 2 flowers that I make out of it. And if you have any other questions, let me know, my friends. I hope that helps and that it's easy peasy and understandable, and I hope that you're all well. So take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.